Hello everyone, welcome to Evolve with Letty J. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. And to be part of the evolving family, please click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell. Now remember that I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and every Monday it's a Wealth School Monday where we talk all things personal finances and wealth creation, and every Thursday we talk about any topic that can evolve, that can help you to evolve into the best version of yourself. So today's video is going to be about how I survived 2020 doing a 9 to 5 plus 2 courses, one full-time and the other one part-time. So like most of you already know from my alignment video, and if you haven't watched it, I'll link it somewhere down below. I did explain that my plan was to do honors in 2020. However, I did not qualify and I had to bridge through doing an advanced diploma in financial markets. So that was the plan, and since while I was bridging to honors, I was like, you know what, let me also apply for a learnership or an internship. Then I was fortunate enough to get an internship, which I started at the beginning of March. And when I got there, I found out that I had to do another course. So I didn't plan to study 2 courses. It's just something that was attached with the role. I did plan to do my advanced diploma with a learnership or an internship. But because my learnership was attached with a course, I just had to do 2 courses. So obviously it was overwhelming. It was a lot of work because I was doing a postgraduate qualification. Actually, I was doing 2 postgraduate qualifications and a 9 to 5. So that was a lot of work and it was overwhelming. And I know that this is the beginning, or it's about to be, a lot of us are about to begin our academic year. So I thought this would be motivation to people who are doing their courses with jobs, or they're doing their courses with their businesses, or they're doing courses with YouTube, or you're just doing your course and doing something on the side and you don't know how to manage, or you don't know how you're going to survive in 2021 doing those things. So I'm here to share with you how I survived 2020 with a full-time job and 2 courses. So I'll just be sharing tips on how I managed to get through the year, and I really hope you find this helpful, especially if this year you will be taking your course with a job, or you'll be doing 2 courses, or you'll be doing your course and your YouTube channel, or your course and your business, whatever it is. I really hope that the tips that I'm going to share with you today are going to be helpful. So all right, let's get right into the tips of how I managed to survive the year 2020 with 2 courses. And good news is I managed to pass both my courses. So yeah, let me get right into the tips. I'm rambling now. Let me get right into the tips. So the first tip is I made sure that I took care of my health. And like I always mention in my videos, that taking care of your health is not only about your physical health, but also about your mental and your emotional and your spiritual health. So I made sure that I prioritized my health, because if I wasn't healthy, I was not going to have the strength and the energy to do what I was supposed to do in order to pass my courses and to be able to do my work at work. Wow. That sounds weird, but yeah. So I made sure that I eat healthy, even though it wasn't like on 100%. I don't want to lie to you and say I was this girl who was always eating spinach or what, but I made sure that my diet was balanced. I made sure that I secure my mental space. I made sure that I was emotionally okay. I made sure that I took care of my spirituality. And yeah, I connected with my spiritual source, and I always made sure that my health, be it physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, was good. Second tip is I woke up early. Guys, let me be honest with you. There's times when I would wake up at 2 a.m. Like there were times when I would wake up at 2 a.m. and then sometimes I would wake up at 4 a.m. But I wouldn't wake up later than 6 a.m. Sometimes obviously I would feel a bit tired and I'm like, okay, let me get a bit more sleep, but I would not wake up later than 6 o'clock. So waking up early saves you, because when I woke up at 2 a.m. I would study from 2 a.m. up until 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Then I would go bath, and after bathing then I would then start my work. And another thing is, it was during lockdown, so I was working during lockdown, so I didn't have to travel to work. So I saved about like 3 hours a day, because going and coming back to work would take me 3 hours. So I saved about 3 hours a day that I could use to contribute into my study. So I would wake up at 2 a.m. On the days when I woke up at 2 a.m. I would study from 2 to 6, and then at 6 I would bath, get ready for the day, then I would start working, because I was working in the investment department, and most things in the investment department are done early in the morning. So I'd start my work there, and I would do my work, and then around 8 I would go make breakfast, eat, then come back, do my work, and then go on lunch around 1, and then I would knock off at 3. Then depending on how tired I was, I would take a nap, or I would go right into studying. Then I would go make dinner, eat dinner, and then from 7 to 9 I would study. So I created a timetable for myself, and then every Monday, Wednesday, Friday I would do my advanced diploma in the morning. Then if I was doing my advanced diploma in the morning, I would do the other course in the evening. So if this week's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings are for the advanced diploma, it means in the evening it's for the other course. Then if the Tuesday and Thursday is for the advanced diploma, it meant that at night it was for the other course. I don't know if you get what I mean, but that's how I did it. But I wouldn't have managed if I did not wake up early. Then on the days when I woke up at 4 a.m. I would study from 4 to 6 or 6:30. Then I would go shower, work, then at 8 I would eat. Just like that, I created a routine for myself, and I found that it worked, even though sometimes I would be so exhausted. And the third tip is, I always planned my work and ensured that I was ahead of time. So I would plan how I was going to approach my work and my school work, and I always planned ahead of time, because I knew there's like my exam periods. I've always planned on how I'm going to study for my exams, always planned on how I'm going to submit my assignments for my other course. Okay, the other course is financial technology. I feel like I didn't tell you what the course was about. So the other course was financial technology and digital disruption. So I would plan on how I'm going to submit my assignments, and obviously we would have group assignments planned, the meetings, prepare on time. Like I did a lot of planning and working ahead, because anything can happen, guys, if you don't plan your work or if you don't work ahead. Imagine now if I were to fall sick maybe 2 days before the exam, and I left studying 2 days before the exam. You see, I wasn't going to be able to survive. Anything can happen, you can fall sick. So it's to your best advantage to make sure that you are always ahead of time. In case anything goes wrong, you know that you are covered. My fourth tip is, I did not procrastinate. So during my undergraduate years, guys, I was the biggest procrastinator in the world. Like, I was the queen of procrastination. But this year, I just told myself that, girl, I'm in 2020. I just told myself that, girl, we are not going to survive if we keep on going like this, especially because you have so much going on in your life. If you keep on going at its rate, you are not going to survive. So I would do things as they come. If we start a topic today, I would start studying that topic that night, or if it's not that night or that particular day, I'd make sure that I would start it the following day. I wouldn't leave it for the following week or the following 2 weeks or the following month or 3 days before submission or 3 days before the exam. I did the topics as they came, because procrastinating and the amount of work that I had on my shoulders was not going to work. It was just going to be me signing myself up for failure. And this year, I was not about that life. 2020, I was not about that life. My fifth point is, I had a very good support system in terms of my family and my friends. But one most important thing is, I had a group of friends whom I studied together with, and we would help each other with assignments. They would always remind me of deadlines, and we just helped each other study, and we helped each other to understand our work, and that made the load much easier on my shoulders, because I knew that okay, if something was stressing me out, I would go and consult with my group of friends, and we would find a solution together for the problem that I was going through. If one of us was going through a problem, then we would try and work together to find a solution. The sixth tip is I prioritized rest. So like I mentioned before, that I made sure that I planned ahead. Obviously, I would also plan days when I would rest, because in as much as I was working hard, I needed to rest, because if I did not rest, I was going to just break down and I was not going to be able to focus. So I prioritized rest. I would have days, I would probably dedicate 2 days in a month or 2 weekends in a month where I'm just resting, I'm not doing anything, I'm just chilling and relaxing. So in as much as yes, you are working, you're a productivity queen, it's very important for you to prioritize resting. So I prioritized my rest, and I also hope you will also prioritize your rest in 2021. My next point is I followed people who were doing pretty much the same thing. So I went on YouTube and I would search people who were doing full-time jobs and courses, and I would draw inspiration and motivation on how they were managing their work. That also helped me to relate that, you know what, I'm not the only person who's going through this, but I would also learn how they manage their time. Then I would also apply some of the things that I've learned from watching their videos into my own life. So I would also advise you that you just search on YouTube people who are doing things that are similar to yours, and see how they do things and how they manage their time and their work and how they plan their work. There's people who would even take you through a detailed video of how they create their schedule, their plan, their day in their lives, etc. So I also did that. I just went on YouTube, searched people who are doing similar things, even though it's not the exact same thing, but you would have an idea of how to structure your time or your work to be able to be productive in everything that you do, and then to make sure that one thing is not lacking. So my job wasn't lacking, my academics were also not lacking, to have like a balance. Yeah, balance is the right word. My eighth tip now. So my eighth tip comes with a mini story time. So towards the end of the year, I think it was around October, if I'm not mistaken, around October, I got burnt out, guys. I was exhausted. Like, I reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore, leading to my next point, which is, if you need medical assistance, please go and seek medical assistance. So I was feeling like, no, I am fatigued, I am burnt out. So I went to consult with a doctor, and then I told him, okay, this is what is happening, this is how I feel. And because I was eating healthy and exercising, I even told him that, you know, physically I do not feel tired, I feel tired mentally, and this is my exam season, I need all the energy for my exams. Then he prescribed medication. So if it leads to a point where you need to seek medical attention, please go seek medical attention. I really hope that you found these tips useful, and comment down below if you are also doing multiple things in 2020 and how you managed to get through your 2020. You might be doing your course and your business, your course and a job, your course and 2 courses and a job, or any other thing that required a lot of your energy. Just comment down below on how you managed your time and how you managed to survive. And also in 2021, I'll be doing my honors in financial planning. I'll also be working, and I'll be doing YouTube. So that's also like a bulk of weight on my shoulders. So comment down below if you would like to see videos where I take you through my day, take you through how I create and plan my weeks, my days, my month, and my semesters, to make sure that I do well in my honors, my job, and my YouTube channel, since I promised you guys consistency every Monday and Thursday. So if you would love to see me taking you through my days, my weeks, and how I plan my work, please comment down below and I'll definitely do a vlog for you guys on how I managed to do all these things. Because in as much as I shared tips on how I managed to survive in 2020, I feel like it would be more helpful for you to see me doing these things on a vlog. So comment down below if you'd like to see this vlog, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to go follow me on my Instagram. It's at Evolve with Letty J. Share this video if you know someone who's going to be going through what I went through in 2020 and 2021. Share it with them. Maybe they can find the tips that I shared useful. And yeah, just I appreciate your love and support, guys, and I'll see you again on Monday. And yeah, have a beautiful day or evening depending on what time you're watching this. But yeah, till next time, bye and hey.